Hello friends, in the last video we have discussed about how to integrate Springboot with Kafka. Now I'm going to Dockerize this Kafka and Jupyter and I'm going to run this Springboot application, okay, along with this. So basically, like, if you're not aware like how to integrate with Springboot with this Apache Kafka, you can just go through my video. So I already attached this video link in the description, okay. So first of all, like, we need like two things, like one is producer and consumer. The producer will have like Kafka template, okay. So that will take care of like publishing the message to the topic, okay. So from there, like, we will use the consumer. So that consumer will have a Kafka listener which will listen the messages on the same topic, okay. And so we have a application.yaml file which will have like some configuration. So we have like group id and auto offset reset, okay. So this group id will by default used by the default by our consumers. And coming to this auto offset reset, so the property is set to the earliest, which means that the consumers will start reading the message from the earliest, okay, that one available when there is no existing offset for that consumers, okay. We will have like a DC release here. Okay, so let me create the docker compose file, guys. So docker compose.yaml file, okay. So we need like two images, one is for Zookeeper, another one is for Kafka. So you can find here by using this name, Kafka and Zookeeper images. I'm going to use this image name, okay. Let me write. So we need a version and we need a services and we need a Zookeeper image name. So that image name I'm going to take it, okay. And we need a ports, guys. That ports default ports, and then I'm going to take that port, okay. So 2181. So let me take 2181, okay. So we need a Kafka. So for Kafka also we need an image. So that image name, so let me copy this and paste here. So let me rename Kafka, okay. So which will have ports. So this ports 9092, guys, 9092, okay, 9092. That's it. So finally we need an environment. To connect with this Zookeeper and the host name. So we have to provide environment, okay. So Zookeeper, yeah. So environment, so throwing error. Ports. Okay, environment. So that environment, so you can find here like we need a host name, guys. You can provide that host name here. So that host name, so this Kafka advertised host name. So I'm going to provide local host here. I'm going to connect with the local host, okay. And we need to connect the Zookeeper. So you can use this property to connect the Zookeeper, okay. So 127, no, Zookeeper, and which will run on 2181, okay. So finally we need one more property to create the topics automatically. So you can have this property, okay. So this is topic name, and we will have like two parameters, 1:3, one partition and 3 replicas, okay. Let me copy this and paste here, okay. 1:3, and so here I'm going to provide just topic. That's it, okay. So that's it, guys. So let me start this docker compose. So docker compose up, I'm going to start in the data mode. So first of all, like, it will create the Zookeeper and Apache Kafka. So initially, like, it will take time, guys. So I already ran this application. so that is the reason it won't take much time. So let me start this Spring Boot application. So once it is started, we can see that it's working or not. So this is the one approach to create the topics. So if you have like any difficulty to create the topics by using this property, so in the producer we have a like one more approach. So I will explain like how to create the topics by using Spring Boot as well. Okay, so let me open this endpoint, so which will have a message. I'm just sending hello. Okay, so it is started, guys. Let me hit the endpoint. Okay, we got the output hello. It's working, guys. Okay, that another approach, like to create another approach. So we have a new topic. Okay, so this new topic, create topic. Okay, so let me return new topic. Okay, so which will have the topic name. So the topic name, so that we have a constant here and 3 replicas and 1 partition. Okay, that's it. So here we just short, that's it, guys. So you can just annotate with the bean. Okay, so it will create the new topic. So if you have any difficulty to create the, so with this property to creating the topics, you can just use this another approach. Okay, just creating the new topic by using this bin. Okay, that's it, guys. So if you like this video, so please do like and subscribe my channel. Thanks, have a good day.